Look, we have been covering text functions in MS Excel. Now we will go to the 14th function, which is replace. Similar to find. Replace is similar to find function, whereas you have to provide the string, the largest string, followed by the location at which new string is to be inserted, number of characters to be replaced, followed by the new string. I'll show you how replace works after the explanation section. Reft. Reft means you repeat the given string for given number of times. Rep simply repeats. Rep simply repeats it however many times you say. Whatever string you provide, it is repeated many times, as many times as you wish. Then search. Search is similar to find, whereas search is case insensitive and it finds the given string within a larger string. Similar to find. I'll show you how search works. Then substitute. Substitute is similar to replace, whereas you have to provide a larger string, then a search character, search sequence of characters, and the replacement sequence of characters. What to search for, what to replace with. Then T, it is similar to n function in number. T converts anything into text. Number or boolean value, whatever you provide is converted into text value through T function. Okay, there is a specific function called T. Then text. This formats anything as a text. T and text are similar, whereas you may provide the locale or the format, location specific format in the as a second argument for text function. Then trim. Trim. What is trim? It's not cutting. Cutting means removing a larger portion, whereas trimming means you remove a minor edge. When you go to beautician means for what? You cut, we cut, whatever cut they say, they will not cut the hair, they will trim the hair to the shape. Trimming means removing a small portion of the string. Here trim means you have to remove whatever space or other characters occur at the beginning and end of string. Sometimes you may type any number or name beginning with a space. Beginning with a space. We may willfully or without knowing, we may type some spaces at the beginning or at the end. Whereas space at the beginning is unwanted. Space at the end is also unwanted. This trim will trim away spaces and tabs occurring at the beginning and end. I'll show you how it works. Then value converts any given text into equivalent number, numeric value. Value is similar to n in numbers. I'll show you how these functions work. With this, all Excel functions have been covered for us, or at least whatever functions are required for us have been covered. Not all Excel functions, but we have covered almost whatever functions are needed for our practical purpose. Okay. I'll show you from formula 14. Formula 14 is about replace. I type hello, how are you? I'll zoom it out. Okay, it's visible. Now I make it larger. Then I type hello, how are you? You type it to somebody, your friend. Okay. Then I wish to make a replacement equals replace. Then old text is at A1. The previous text is at cell A1. Then start number, where to start? At character 1, I want to make it hi, how are you? I have sent the original message to somebody unknown. Whereas now, I think that it is a friend known to me. I wish to make it hi, how are you? H-E-L-L-O. There are 5 characters to be replaced. Then I say up to 5 characters are to be replaced. What is the new text? I have to replace those 5 characters with hi. Instead of hello, I should get hi, how are you as a result. Hello, how are you is the original string. Whereas replacement has given me the equivalent replacement. Hi, how are you? Okay. What did I say? I have provided the original string as the first argument, A1. Then start position for replacement as the second argument. Number of characters to be replaced as the third argument. Start position was 1. Then number of characters was HELLO, 5 characters. Then I have said you have to replace the entire string with hi. Now it has stated you, hi, how are you? Okay, you know how to replace a string. Then repeat. I wish to repeat the same string, whereas I wish to repeat it for several times. Rept. Okay, rept. Text. My text is in A2, whereas number of times I wish to say it 100 times. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? It simply does it 100 times without much effort. On looking at this, people get different ideas. I don't want you to confuse your minds. Okay. It's a simple facility meant for productive work, not for entertainment purposes. Okay. Look, bring your mind back to lesson. Now you have seen how to use replace and how to use rept or repeat. Rept for repeat. Then search. It is similar to find, whereas I'll show you how to search one string within a larger string. Equals SEARCH. It's easy. Find text. What is to be found? I wish to find R as the find text. Within which text? In A1. Text is in A1. Start number can be 1 from the beginning or from some other location. You just take this. It has provided me with 12 as a number because HELLO 5 characters. Comma is the 6th character. Space is the 7th character. How 3 characters. Then 10. 11th character is space. A starts at 12th character. Therefore, I have been given 12 as the result because within the largest string R occurs at the 12th location. Similar result can be obtained from find. We have already seen that there is a function called find which also returns the same result. Okay. Now we move on to then find and search are not so different. They provide the same result. They take the same arguments. Then substitute. What is a substitute? You go for playing a game. Somebody gets hurt. What will you do? You will bring a substitute player. Substitute means in place of something. You have to provide something in place of something else. Substitute. This is substitute. Then your teacher has gone on leave. Somebody in a school, whereas in our case it's not possible, they are not doing it. Whereas in a school, they would send some substitute teacher for handling the class. Substitute. Okay. Then I wish to substitute. Hello, how are you? Substitute. Substitute. Text. What is to be substituted? Text. Old text. New text. Okay. What is to be substituted? How are you? Instead of how are you, I wish to ask who are you? Hello, who are you? That is also happening frequently. Hello, how are you? Instead of how are you, I wish to say who are you? Wait. This is the text. Sorry. Who are you? Then how, which is to be replaced. Old text is how. Sorry. I have to provide a double quote at the end. Then where to do this at A1. You go to cell A1, then find where how is available, replace it with who. See the result. Who. Sorry. I have to provide this one at the beginning, maybe A1, then how with who. Sorry. I have provided in the wrong order. How are you has become who are you. The first one should be A1. The old string is the first one. Then how is to be replaced with what letter, what characters, who. Okay, it has found how, and then it has replaced it with who. Hello, how are you has become hello, who are you? Substitute makes a substitution. It brings a new set of characters in place of the old characters. You have to provide them original string as the first argument, then search string as a second argument. What is to be searched is the second argument. Then what it is to be replaced with, that is the third argument. Substitute. Then substitute then works similar to replace. Whereas in similar we have specified the location at which replacement should start. Number of characters to be replaced. That was the original replace. Whereas substitute has simply gone in with old string and new string. It has done the job. Then T, text. These are, you provide something as a text. I provide, this is a number, whereas I provide it as a text. Why? Because I have enclosed it within double quotes and I have put one equal symbol before this. Therefore, it has been treated as text. I wish to convert it to number. Sorry. Equals value is the function which converts the text to equivalent number A6. You just look at these two. This is a number because it has been right aligned. You can guess it. It has been treated as a number. Okay, value has converted it into number. Whereas this remains a text. You look at the formula bar, it is enclosed in double quotes. Okay. Suppose I wish to reconvert the number into text. I could call T function, then this text. Oh, nothing has been taken out. When the entire string is a series of numbers, nothing is returned. Whereas you provide a mixed string. Hello, how are you? Okay. You provide hi. Do you have 100 rupees? This is the question I raise. Now I subject it to T. It has given me the text back. Whereas I call the same function against the number. Against the number, nothing is returned. It means when there is text, T function returns the text. When there is no text or number or boolean value, it does not return anything, it returns blank. Okay, T function returns the text if it is only a text. If it does not have a text, if the cell does not have a text, blank value is returned. You just take a look at this cell. There is a formula. At formula bar, it shows equals T A7. Whereas in the cell, there is no value because A7 cell contains a number. Okay. Then we go to text. Text. This will format any text according to text. I convert this A7 into a group of letters. Sorry. Hash, comma, hash, comma, hash, 000.0. This is the format we provide for conversion. We will see what happens. It has been formatted. You just take a look. It has been formatted as a text and it gives 23,423,423.00. Why? Because I have provided 2 hashes, 3 hashes, comma, 3 hashes, comma, 3 digits, compulsory digits. 0 represents compulsory digits, dot 2 digits. Even though there was nothing at the end of this number after dot, it has provided me with 2 dots. Okay, text function can format given number as per the format we specified. Hash, 0 and comma are the main formatting characters. Hash, 0, comma. Hash is an optional digit. 0 is the compulsory digit. Comma is the space separator for number. Okay. Then For the next function, trim. Okay, I told you already. I want to type something. Have you completed practical record? This is the question. Practical record. Question mark. I put some space at the beginning and the end. I do you know this? You just have some spaces at the beginning and the end. Here there are some spaces, and at the end also there are some spaces. I wish to remove them, whereas I don't want to remove them manually. I wish to do it through some formula because I am what? A lazy person. Equals trim. This is contained in A13. Cell A13. I provide A13 as a reference. See what has happened. How are you has become a good text. No spaces at the beginning. You compare these two. No space at the beginning, no space at the end. Okay, trim. It has trimmed unwanted portions of text. Okay, spaces and tabs at the beginning and end. Now, value has already been used. You provide any string inside a value function, it converts the string into number, numeric value. With this, we come to the end of our sleeping session. With this, we come to the end of our formulae in Excel. Okay? I want all of you to be alert. Okay. We'll stop it here. We'll go to practical. We'll start exercise 19.